tuned into anything except the pirate radio stations. Ships like Mi Amigo, which beamed Radio Caroline onto the airwaves, transmitted to an audience of millions from anchorages out in the North Sea. Eventually, though, Harold Wilson outlawed them and they sank out of sight and sound. Now, however, the pirates are making a comeback, this time not from the North Sea, but from bases much closer to home in the suburbs of London. Mike Donkin has been out to find out where they're hiding and where they're transmitting from. Here's his report.
Advertise on Radio Sovereign, 891-4401.
It's around the calmer and safer waters of the River Thames that the new pirates are operating. Thousands of Londoners are tuning in to illegal radio stations that come and go. But it's reckoned about 50 are intermittently on the air at the moment. For a month now, Radio Sovereign has been broadcasting what its team of ex-North Sea pirate disc jockeys call oldies but goldies to homes all over West London, every day, 7 days a week. So where's the hub of this powerful new broadcasting network? Well, it's actually in this terraced house in Twickenham. The attic bedroom at the top is the studio, and you can just see the transmitter mast peeping over the rooftop.
Bringing back the memories on Radio Sovereign.
That's the Trogs, and love is all around. It's 8 minutes to 7 o'clock. 8 minutes to 7. That's George Harrison, My Sweet Lord.
John, is this all just a bit of fun, self-indulgence really for you?
Well, no, not at all. We're taking it very, very seriously indeed. The advertising is absolutely flooding in.
You're not, of course, paying rights, though, for the music that you play. You're getting your news off a teletext television. It's a bit parasitical in some ways.
Well, we're not actually paying any rights, but we would like to. I mean, if the Performing Rights Society came here now and said, you know, you owe us money, I'd write them a cheque here and now. Well, of course, we are breaking the law, strictly speaking. But we do have a top flight of lawyers working for us, and we're spending a great deal of money on trying to legalise what we're doing. And the only way to go about getting the laws changed in this country is to do what we're doing. Just go out and do it.
Hampstead Heath and Our Radio is about to spread the word across London. They're not into profit, they're into political comment. But with their £150 portable transmitter, they're more typical of the way that most pirate stations operate. They've taken to the hills instead of the tower blocks they favoured before, because it's easier to run away from some pretty heavy Home Office raids.
Unlike raids on other pirates, we were subject to sort of constant harassment. We were raided 5 weeks in a row. And by the end, we weren't on air for more than 20 minutes before the police and the Home Office would arrive to close down the transmitter. They also went to the spectacular lengths of using night sight binoculars, a helicopter. We think they used some phone tapping as well to track us down.
The objection, though, surely to Our Radio is that you don't just play pop music, you pump out politics as well.
Well, the idea of Our Radio was to give a platform for people who wanted to participate in radio. I mean, his idea was that it was an open access station, that anyone could come along and broadcast. And obviously some of the people who come along and broadcast are what you call political. And I think if you believe in free speech and that people should be allowed to put across their views, I don't think you should object to the fact that we're putting out politics.
You're listening to Our Radio on 103.8 FM. This is The Message.
That takes me back. Wonderful.